ஆலயம் சரணாலயம் சரணாலயம் அருள் தரும் சரணாலயம்.
அபார கருணா சிந்தும் ஞானதம் சாந்தரூபிணம் ஸ்ரீ சந்திரசேகர குரும் பிரணமாமி முதான்வகம்.
Om Kanchi Vasaya Vidmahe Shantarupaya Dhimahi Tanno Chandrasekhara Prachodayat. Hara Hara Shankara Jai Jai Shankara Shri Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Namaskaram everyone. We are delighted to meet you again through this video on behalf of Sharanalayam Mahaperiyava and Jiyat Mama. Once again, I'm happy to be interviewing Chakravarthi, seeking certain updates on behalf of Sharanalayam devotees. With the blessings and guidance of our revered Guru Jiyat Mama, the destination Nanganallur will be named as Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Today, we'll be covering the following topics that include Mahaperiyava Sharanam construction, updates on Likhita Japam and the calendar updates. Chakravarthi, it's very good to see you yet again.
Namaskaram Amrita and namaskaram everyone. I'm so delighted and happy to be here, and I'm grateful to GR Mama for this opportunity.
Over the last 1 month, there have been some important and landmark updates. I'm happy to put forth a few questions to Chakravarthi on behalf of all the devotees to hear about what Mama would like to share with all of you. Chakravarthi, for the benefit of devotees, can you please summarize on what happened during the Bhumi Puja Day?
Certainly, Amrita. As all of you are aware, with Mahaperiyava's Anugraham, the Bhumi Puja happened with all Vedic rituals for our Shastras on Tuesday, Jan 25th, 2022. As you know, Savita Akka and Soumya Akka so beautifully anchored and presented that event to you. So Mama firstly sends his blessings and a big thank you to all of you who have prayed to Mahaperiyava to make this day possible. Many devotees have contributed their Yatha Shakti towards the construction of Mahaperiyava Sharanam, which is primarily for the purpose of Lokakshema. So this is certainly not just about monetary contribution. It's about your participation in number of initiatives like, say, the Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam, Ramanama Likhita Japam, and even in your daily prayers and Sankalpam. We're truly blessed to be guided by GR Mama, who has implemented every divine ordinance of Mahaperiyava with utmost sincerity and devotion. Also, Mama is deeply touched by the gestures of several devotees who could not be there in person, but celebrated the event by offering Naivedyam to Mahaperiyava from their homes. Right? Amrita, you did mention in one of your earlier videos, if you remember, that Mahaperiyava is an embodiment of Hari, Hara, and Shakti, right? So they are all the building blocks of this Prapancham. So true to that, our Prapanchadeva Mahaperiyava, the Sharanalayam that is coming up at Nanganallur, is indeed surrounded by Lakshmi Narasimhar and Navanitha Krishnan. This could date back to ancient times. And there is the Dharmalingeshwara temple that existed since the Rajaraja Solan days. And you also have the Yeduraman temple, who has been the guardian deity of that location. So you need no other testimony to understand that Mahaperiyava is indeed an embodiment of Vishnu, Shiva, and Shakti. Amrita, just to give you all a very high-level recap, the Bhumi Puja happened on the most auspicious day from a Vastu standpoint. Right? The best part is we didn't miss any of this. Mama enabled sharing of the video of Bhumi Puja for all of us to have a darshan. So the event started with Veda Parayanam that created such a positive and divine vibration. And that was followed up by Sankalpam and the laying of the foundation stone and praying to Mother Earth for allowing us to construct the temple. So that is the significance of Bhumi Puja, where we pray to Mother Earth, given that during the process of construction, if we harm any living creatures in the Bhumi, we pray for forgiveness, right? So that we had that laying of the foundation stone, and then that followed with the Archana, Mahaperiyava Ashtotram, Archana, and then the Totakashtakam, right? So we also had a special Sangeeta Samarpanam from Ganeshanna. There were several notable things that happened. Firstly, we were so thrilled to get a darshan of Mama's Padam, right, in the Bhumi Puja video. I'm sure many of us would have noticed that. And as you might have seen in the video, Gomata visited the construction site. She was honored and worshipped during the event. And there was also a devotee who sent gold coins, which symbolizes Mahalakshmi arriving to the temple. And prior to all of this, we shared the miracle on how the roadblock was removed by Mahaperiyava when there were delays in getting the demolition order in place. Overall, everything was so divinely and beautifully orchestrated by Mahaperiyava for all of us to witness.
Very nice to hear, Chakravarthi. Now we're close to the month. What is the current status of Sharanalayam construction?
Indeed, yes, it's been close to a month now. So on behalf of GR Mama, I'm happy to inform the devotees that the work is progressing. The work commenced on Jan 25th, 2022. By Mahaperiyava's grace, the construction of this Sharanalayam is expected to conclude by March 2023, right? Here you may see some photos that Mama has enabled us to share with all of you devotees. The work started with the markings for the plan. The first phase is where the pillars are being constructed. A solid foundation is being laid, giving the appropriate depth to bear the 3 floors of the Sharanalayam, right? So you'd see a lot of digging and drilling that is happening. Following the column layout work, there will be column reinforcement work, then the column form work, and finally the pouring of the concrete mix. So this is the first phase, right? By March end, the first floor roofing is expected to complete. So Mama will continue to keep us all posted about the construction progress. Stage by stage, we will inform you and share the photographs as well, right? And in due course, Mama says we can expect to see a 3D animation walkthrough of the Sharanalayam that is being envisioned. So it is like virtually Mama is taking us inside Sharanalayam. And I'm really excited to see that, Amrita. Mama said he's waiting for the completion of Sharanalayam. And Mama feels that his duty would be complete while he hands it over to all of us devotees to take things forward. However, we pray for Mama's long life and health and well-being so that Mama continues to guide us all for many, many, many years to come. And hopefully, we'll have a lot more Sharanalayams with Mahaperiyava's Anugraham.
Lovely answer, Chakravarthi. Also, what to expect post-construction of Sharanalayam? How do we envision?
Nice question, Amrita. Mama has been visually constructing the Sharanalayam in his mind, right? And what he dreams and picturizes, Mahaperiyava is eventually making it into a reality. Of course, we've all seen the calendar for 2022 with the day and night view of Mahaperiyava Sharanam, right? Like Mama, we should keep Sharanalayam in our thoughts and prayers every day as we look at the calendar. So dreams can definitely manifest into reality with our faith in the divine, right? As per many things that Mama had envisioned, so let me walk you through some of the vision that Mama has shared with me. So as we enter the Mahaperiyava Sharanam, we can expect to see a 6 feet marble Mahaperiyava Murti in the ground floor. There is also a fountain that is expected to be constructed in the background. There's going to be Mangalore tiles and the painting in orange and white, giving it an Agraharam feel. There will also be a Vinayagar Murti along with Mahaperiva. There will be a Prasadam Vinyogam place where devotees can partake Prasadam after their darshan. So that is in the ground floor. So taking you to the first floor, you will have all the murtis and the deities that are currently at our Sharanalayam, right? So in addition to all the deities, there will be Mama's room where we devotees can wait and take Mama's darshan, right? Along with the deities, we will also have Gayatri Devi, the deity of Gayatri Devi with Panchamukham, made in marble in pretty much life size, right? So, in fact, Mama was conveying that Mahaperiva told Mama that Mama has Gayatri in his name. So why not have a deity of Gayatri Devi consecrated at Sharanalayam, right? So Mama says that with the deity installed there, all the devotees can come and do their Gayatri Japam and all their Japams in the first floor, right? Along with their taking the darshan. So now taking you along to the second floor, there will be a Veda Parayanam that is happening there. There'll be Vedas constantly being recited in that floor, right? And taking you to the third floor, this will be a music concert hall along with the dining area, right? So those are the three floors that are being envisioned. So far, this is what has been thought of, but Mama says that as ideas will continue to evolve as we go, and we will continue to keep you posted about what Mama has envisioned.
Very nice. We have the Ramanama Likhita Japam planned to be a part of the Sharanalayam. Can you throw some light on when the book is to be sent and how it's going to be utilized?
Absolutely, Amrita. So given the construction is progressing, as I mentioned earlier, we are happy to make this announcement on Ramanama Likhita Japam books, right? You might have seen the video from Soumya Akka and Savita Akka. So Mama is happy to inform all of you devotees that Sharanalayam is now ready to accept the Ramanama Likhita Japam books, right? Mama has consulted with some important stakeholders on how the books are going to be placed as part of the construction. So Mama has envisioned building a stupa-like structure, a dome-like structure that will have the Ramanama Likhita Japam books in the foundation. So this will have a foundation with appropriate width and depth, along with a copper-plated lining. As I mentioned earlier, in this foundation, we will accommodate the 2000 Ramanama Likhita Japam books. Right? Over and above the foundation, the stupa will be erected, which is estimated to be about 20 feet tall. On top of the stupa, there will be an Anjaneya Rupam with folded hands, who will be facing the Perumal Sannadhi as the Siriya Tiruvadi. Right? You must be familiar with the Periya Tiruvadi as Garudan and Anjaneya being the Siriya Tiruvadi. Right? And there will be some lighting around the Anjaneya, and people will be able to see the Anjaneya from the first floor window. So this stupa will be next to the marble Mahaperiva Murti in the ground floor, right? So while we do Pradakshinam of the marble Mahaperiva, we will also be able to do the Pradakshinam of the stupa as well, right? So we request the devotees to ship the completed books to the Sharanalayam address mentioned at the back of the book. For the non-Tamil speaking devotees, I would like to provide this address in the video, which is Sri Mahaperiyava Sharanam, G3, Guru Archana Apartments, 6th Main Road, opposite Independence Park, Main Gate, Nanganallur, Chennai 600061, Tamil Nadu, India. Right? So please ensure the book reaches the current Sharanalayam location on or before March 31st. Mahaperiyava has given uttaravu to Mama that the books can be placed at the newly constructed Sharanalayam starting from April 10th, right? So what is April 10th? The significance is it is Sri Ramanavami, right? And how appropriate is that? So as per Mama's request, so kindly ensure that the books reaches on or before March 31st on time, right? This is a big kainkariam from all the devotees, and this book is going to be there for many years to come, right? So in fact, Mama is planning to have a live relay made available to devotees during the placement of books on Sri Ramanavami Day. So for the devotees who have not yet completed the Likhita Japam, we request you to make some time to complete writing the Japam, right? Also, please feel free to share the book with the people in your community who can also do their Yat Kinchate by writing Ramanama Likhita Japam in the book, right? This could also help you accelerate the completion. In addition to that, it is a selfless kainkariam where you're enabling people in your community to contribute as well. So if you're planning to do so, please advise them on how it is to be written. This is per Mama's instruction, right? You got to write it as Sri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama. Right? For devotees who haven't had the opportunity to register, Mama urges all of them to constantly keep chanting Ramanama while you're making your Sankalpam to Mahaperiyava to take us as per the schedule for the construction of Mahaperiyava Sharanam. You know, Mama says he's there sitting and dreaming, but we, the devotees, are his strength, and he's living his dreams through our prayers and devotion towards Mahaperiyava. So this is one such initiative that is very close to Mama's heart, and this Kainkarim is fully blessed by Mahaperiyava. We are truly overwhelmed with emotions with the participation of so many devotees, right? We seek your support to bring this Kainkaryam to a successful completion. So kindly ensure the books reach Sharanalayam safe and secure, and most importantly, on time, that is, on or before March 31st. One additional piece of information that I would like to share is prior to shipping the book, you might have seen the first page of the book where it asks for devotee details. I understand it has been written in Tamil, so I'd like to walk you through on each line, right? So firstly, it is sufficient that if we fill the name of one family member, we need not include all the family members. We leave it to the devotees to designate one family member's name and furnish. The first line is pair or name. The second line is Mugavari. And then the third one there mentioned is Nakshatram, that is your birth star. And then Rasi, that's your Rasi based on your birth star. And then Gotra. And then your phone number. And then it asks for your email address. Minanjal is your email address, right? So you need to furnish your name, pair, address, Mugavari, Nakshatram, star, Rasi, Gotra, your phone number, and your email address. So kindly ensure that you fill this piece of information prior to mailing the book.
Indeed, Chakravarthi. And very recently, we had the calendar initiative from Sharanalayam, where devotees based in India and overseas registered. Can you please provide an update on the calendars?
Certainly, Amrita. So with Mahaperiyava's grace, we've shipped all the calendars, right? Mama had given me the bhagyam to ship the calendars to devotees all over US and Canada. So Also, I happen to have some additional copies of the calendar. So to the devotees who didn't get a chance to register, please do reach out and we are happy to ship the calendars for you. So the devotees in the US and other overseas locations may write to praytomahaperiva@gmail.com if you would like to purchase the calendars or if you'd like to order additional copies. The devotees in India can continue to place the order through the perivaarul.in website. So I'm happy to share that people who have received the calendars, they have continued to update me, and some have received Mahaperiva with Purna Kumbham, and they made Nevedyam on the day they received the calendars. Few people received the calendars on Thursday, which they felt was a big blessing because it is Guruvaram, right? And I have also received pictures from devotees where they've hung the calendar in their puja room. So I have conveyed all this to Mama, and he's so deeply touched about the devotion of all of you devotees, right? And he feels that such devotion will definitely take us to greater heights. So we had conveyed that Mama is bringing Sharanalayam to your homes through the calendar, right? Since then, there has been an overwhelming response from the devotees all over the world to receive the calendars. Now, as I mentioned earlier, your thoughts can manifest into reality. So you can see the calendar pictures every day, and we can pray to Mahaperiva to bless us with a similarly envisioned or even more beautiful looking Mahaperiyava Sharanam for us.
That's lovely. And are there any plans for books written by GR Mama to be available for devotees overseas?
Absolutely, Amrita. So, I have had the opportunity to ship some of the books written by GR Mama for the devotees who requested. I had copies of Yenvarvil Mahaperiva Part 1, Tamil and English books, right? So if the devotees here in the US are interested to purchase Mama's books, I'll be happy to receive the books from Sharanalayam and ship it for all of you, right? So I request all of you to please refer to the perivaarul.in website where you would see the list of books available, right? Apart from the books that I mentioned, the other list of books authored by GR Mama include Yenvarvil Mahaperiva Part 2, Mahaperivalin Padayil Part 1 and Part 2, Guru Puja Arpudangal, right? So except for Showers of Miracles Part 1, all other books are authored in Tamil language, right? While the India devotees continue to order via the website, we request the overseas devotees to please write to praytomahaperiva@gmail.com and place your order, right? Based on the sizable order quantity, we will plan the logistics and ship the books to you through the designated overseas box, the single point of contacts, I mean. So over and above the book's cost, there will also be a transit cost, right? So we will estimate and let you know the total cost when we are ready to ship.
All right, then. Thank you for answering all my questions, Chakravarthi, on behalf of Sharanalayam GR Mama. To summarize, we covered topics about making of Mahaperiva Sharanalayam Destination Nanganallur, Likhita Japam, updates, calendar updates, and books from GR Mama. I hope everyone would find this useful. Once again, many thanks to GR Mama for giving us this opportunity to share these updates. Hara Hara Shankara Jai Jai Shankara Shri Mahaperiyava Sharanam.